Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. Down the sideline he goes. How about this? He's to the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 83 yards. And the Niners go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. And the Broncos have it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa. Bad move. Looking to put a drive together. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he'll get this out to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Once more with Harvey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt. And they're going for it on 4th down. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Captain. Oh, my second.
Nix to the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there, and now fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now. Back deep for the Niners, Sky Moore. Taking it about the 16. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. But Nick Bonito not letting him escape there. He was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll look to throw now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Play action. Now Purdy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Nix. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And it's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
As my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now it's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. Evan Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Get there and take him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Purdy from the gun. This one caught by Kittle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look for...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall. In the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for two here.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
Niners 12, Broncos 7. Set to kick off.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
To throw is Nix. And it is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33.
First down, Denver.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Broncos 13, 49ers 12.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second and 2.
Second and 2 at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Get set, get set. Rise up.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's second down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's third and 7.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
Get set. 18, watch out.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Purdy, big fourth down play. He'll try to do it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is first and 10. Back to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll look to throw. That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead They found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Get set. Get yellow. 118. Watch out. Yellow.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late. And they have to